Hey tribe, how y'all doing? Good afternoon. My alerts keep popping up. Sorry, y'all. I'm just sending you this little quick drop. Y'all know I have to give y'all my weekly review of Queen Supreme Court. So I looked at it, part of it last night, part of it this morning. I started trying to look at it on Facebook Live. I could not. I don't know what it is. It kept buffering. I don't know if it was on my end or on their end. The comments were getting on my nerves. No disrespect to anybody making comments, but they were arguing over dumb shit. I can't do it. It was distracting me, right? And then the hearts going and the likes and all that. So I looked at part of it last night, but then I looked at the rest of it this morning on YouTube. I prefer watching it on YouTube. So, but I couldn't find it on YouTube last night. I don't know if she's not able to do lives because of what happened with her other channel, or she's choosing to not do lives because of what happened to her other channel. Like, I'm not sure, to be honest with you. But either way, her judge this week was Supa D, I believe is her name. She is a Vine star. I didn't do Vine, so and I know Maddie was really big on Vine, Tokyo Vanity was really big on Vine, I think Timothy Bay was really big on Vine. So when she brings Vine people on, I don't have a reference for them. So I don't know what her thing was on Vine. I don't know how she got Vine famous, because I just didn't really do the Vine. The only thing I knew about Vine was that little girl talking about something, let's do it for the Vine, you know, the little girl dancing. That just wasn't an app I had downloaded and was really active on. However, with that being said, this is who she had on there. Now, the one thing I'm going to say is Miss Supa is a hustler. The crayon makeup box is her company. And I didn't know that until last night. But what I do know is I can appreciate her grind and her hustle. And I remember that her company was actually one of the original sponsors of the Queen Supreme Court. I remember when they first bought her makeup on and they were talking about how great it was, and they were arguing over the lip glosses, and I was telling y'all I'm going to order me some because y'all know I love a lip gloss. I love me some lip gloss. I like lip gloss better than lipstick per se. I know y'all, I'm so glad when I get this raggedy ass hair taken care of. I've been swimming and all kinds of shit, so my hair is raggedy. But tomorrow, hunty, tomorrow, hallelujah, there will be some permanent and comb and hallelujah. Anyway, so sidebar, my bad. So the show, I did all that and I ain't even talked about the show yet. My bad. So anyway, the crown box, which I still want to order me some, and when I order some, I'm gonna let y'all know how I like it and show y'all what I got and everything. Anyway, I'm not going back off on my tangent. The commercial they did for it, though, was beautiful. And I don't know if Maddie's team put that commercial together or that was her commercial that she bought with her. But either way, it was a great commercial. And it really, again, it made me want to order some. It made me want to actually go on the website and be like, clickbait, click, right? Which is what it's supposed to do. So I cannot wait to get mine. I haven't ordered it yet. I'm going to order it this weekend. Here are my comments. The show itself, I'm going to give the show itself a C. I don't think it was AB status, but it wasn't DF either. It was in the middle. Some of my criticism is the same that I've already done, actually. Too much input from the jury. They were loud and distracting. And I don't know, again, if they were trying to save stuff or they were just putting their 2 cents in. I don't know if Supa's personality gets Maddie's humor. Because at times there were things that were going on that Maddie was doing that she was just sitting there with a stank face. And I don't know if that's her, because again, I don't know her. I don't know if that's her normal thing or if she just wasn't getting what Maddie was doing. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know how Maddie is. Maddie is that campy, with the shovel and digging people up. And when they were talking about Mariah Carey, she pulled out the microphone and sang Whitney Houston. It was cute. I thought it was cute and I thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious. And Supa was just like, that ain't Mariah Carey. That's Whitney Houston. And I'm like, that's the joke. Like, you don't get the joke? But she seemed to kind of loosen up. The one thing I will say is she was not intimidated by Maddie. Like, she was giving it to Maddie. If she disagreed, she was like, hell no, bitch. It was calling her all kinds. She was calling Maddie all kinds of bitches. But, they seemed to have that kind of rapport where they were cool with doing that. And that was cool. Again, I like the fact that Maddie mixes in, local news stuff or, crazy news stories with the celebrity news. But I would prefer her to start with the celebrity news and then mix in. But she did 4 stories on, you know, the girl with the husband in jail for double murder, and she did a couple of things in there that I was like, okay, it's a cute story, but get to the celebrities. That's why I'm watching it. I want to hear about Kanye. I want to hear about Pusha T and Drake. I want to hear, you know, like Azalea Banks and RuPaul, which I didn't know that story. So by the time she got to it, it was cool. I was glad to get the information, but I didn't know anything about it. And Azalea Banks is always doing some old bullshit though. But you done came for the wrong one, boo. You done came for the Ru. And you know, she got an army. I don't know. I mean, Cardi B got an army too, and them other people you done fucked with. But Ru and it's Pride Month, bitch. You done came for the. I might do a video on that altogether. Anyway, but overall, I think production was decent. Like I said, when I was watching it on Facebook, it was buffering and stuff. But I don't know if that was me or them. When I watched it this morning on YouTube, it was cool. So production was cool. You know, a couple of times Maddie wanted some props that were not already there, readily available to her, and I felt like that's why y'all there. Like, it's a room full of people. Why y'all don't have that shit ready? She shouldn't have to ask 3 or 4 times for stuff, and y'all should know. She knew the prop, so y'all should know the prop. But there was just, like I said, it was cool. Again, where would I rank her in the judges? She's still above Lil Mo. I don't think anybody will be below Lil Mo. I think Maddie would stop the fucking show and be like, cut, and do it her damn self if anybody came in there with energy less than Lil Mo. I don't put her as high as Tokyo Vanity. I put her in between New York's first visit and second visit. Because like I said, her first visit, I loved. Her second visit, I was like, nah, boo, you're doing too much. I can't. So I would put her in the middle. She could come back. I don't have a problem with her coming back. Like, I ain't putting her on my hell no list. I'm going to put her on my probation list. Like, you can come back, but let me see what happened. You're on my probation list. Let me tell you something. I love that New Orleans accent, though. I love that New Orleans accent. So you know, she can come back just to talk, because I love that New Orleans accent. But yeah, with that overall being said, and the other thing too is, don't be so damn sensitive about shit. Like, if I were to go on a show, which I'm not trying to go on a show, but what I'm saying is, I'm from DC. If they start making jokes about DC, or like Wale is a DC rapper, or from this area. He's not from DC, but from this area. And she started making jokes about Wale because he did something in the news. I wouldn't be so sensitive to the topic that I wouldn't be able to have the conversation and discuss it. You know, discussing like, oh nah, he from New Orleans. You watch yourself. We ain't gonna talk about that. We ain't gonna talk about that. If that's what you're there for and that's the topic, that was the same thing with Lil Mo. You ain't want to talk on shit because there were certain things I guess you just didn't want to touch on, or you didn't want to go down that road. And I get it, whatever, for your brand. But you went on the show, you know what's expected. So when they started talking about Juvenile and shit and him owing child support, and she just went way off, you ain't gonna talk about he from New Orleans, I don't give a fuck where he from. If he's on the docket, he on the fucking docket. So that'd be my biggest criticism, is don't be so damn sensitive, y'all. Let's have fun and keep it in the spirit and what it is meant. It's a roasting gag, right? We're just gonna have a good time. So anyway, so I give it a C, maybe a C+. Y'all let me know what y'all think in them comments. I know I'm gonna get a couple of comments. My faithful that always be getting me together on how I felt, but y'all know I love me some Maddie, so it ain't never gonna be no. And let me say the other thing too. I'm really happy. I was kind of waiting for some bullshit, but I didn't get it. Supa actually made some comments in reference to some shit that went down over the weekend. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, y'all go back and y'all look at Maddie's page. The hurricane is coming, all right? It is coming, and I think it's some shit coming down the pike that she ain't telling us, and I'm here for it. But I'm glad she didn't go off on a tangent and bring that Andrew Caldwell bullshit and all that other stuff that went down this weekend onto the show. On one hand, I kind of thought she was going to give it to us. But on the other side, I'm glad she did not. Keep the shit separate. You keep your show here. And that's what she said in her little rant this weekend. She was like, I don't talk about y'all motherfuckers. I don't. Keep my name out your mouth, because I done kept your name out of mine. And with that being said, I agree 100%. It's just some messy hoes out there. But Maddie, you keep doing your thing, boom. Some mooches. Y'all let me know what y'all think in them comments. Peace.